There's a ton of RPGs out there, and each one is always missing something out of it to make it a complete VR RPG. But finally, we might have one that rules them all. Today we are checking out a game that is not being talked about yet called Ascent Quest. Ascent Quest is a new VR RPG that will be coming to PSVR2, PCVR, and Quest 3, and is created by a small dev team of about 6 people with high ambitions of what they could not find in RPGs themselves and decided to make their own unique game. Ascent Quest is currently on Kickstarter and has achieved its goal for being fully funded, so now the sky is the limit for them. The game will need to be purchased still, but the good news is it will not have a subscription. Ascent Quest really caught my eye on Twitter, and I was really captivated by its unique design to the world and its amazing backstory. I'm a sucker for RPGs and MMOs, so this is right up my alley, and with a story like this one, I'm dying inside for an RPG that hits all the marks, especially in virtual reality. Ascent Quest is a massive world that's broken off into zones that can be explored in either solo or co-op. The cool part about this game is that you are playing solo, you will be able to scale the difficulty according to your level, and the world does it automatically. But this game is best experienced as a group. The towns and cities are used as hubs to meet people and explore the many shops that are unique to each location. Once you have a group that is formed, you can then go into the world that is instanced, but PvE is going to be the 100% part of the world, and later on, possibly PvP will be added. Customization of characters will be unique as well, so you get to tell each other apart while you're running around in the world. No one will look the same. There's also a cash shop, which is usually a bummer for most RPGs, but in Ascent Quest, it's purely cosmetic. Some of the classes you get to play early on are Swordsman, Pyromancer, Cleric, Guardian, and Archers, just to name a few that are being talked about at the moment. But what makes it really cool is if you want to combine certain classes, you most definitely can do it with Ascent Quest's unique skill trees and class system. There's also active skills, passive skills, and ultimate skills to utilize in combat, which will make each character important in their own ways, and also in combinations within your group. Each character can be leveled up to level 50, so there's plenty of things to do to get them there. Among things to do in the world besides slaying their favorite monsters, Ascent Quest will have rare items and weapons to collect as a whole player crafting system. This will mean you'll need to collect resources from just about anywhere in order to craft these important items, potions, and even decorations. That's right, Ascent Quest will have player housing. You'll be able to craft and customize your own house to store everything you find in the world and show it off to your friends. This is one of the cooler things I've seen on a VR RPG, and can't wait to craft my own guild hall. You can all gather, watch movies, and even play mini games. Dungeons will also be a huge thing in Ascent Quest. Dungeons will scale based on difficulty to how many players are in the group, but it is highly encouraged that you enter dungeons with a full group. Many rewards and creatures await you in these dungeons, and entering solo is only for who is not faint of heart. There will be a dungeon finder as well for people who are not part of a group, so this will help out a lot of solo players grouping up and getting into those dungeons for those awesome rewards. Ascent Quest appears to be one of those RPGs that we are all looking forward to if you're an old school fan of tabletops and Dungeons and Dragons. I can't wait to dive into this world and see how vast it really is. Finding players and chatting with them in towns will be a breath of fresh air, and I can't wait to see the awesome cosmetics that are unique to each player's personality. Even though they have reached their funded goal on Kickstarter, you can head on over to their page and still support them. The more money that is added, the more things they want to add into the game. More classes, areas, and dungeons are just a few examples of what they have in store alongside their free updates and free planned DLC. So make sure you support Ascent Quest, and let's make sure we spread the word to promoting this VR RPG. Follow their Discord, check out their Kickstarter, and make sure you check out their YouTube for all their devlogs for the latest news. As always, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you on the next episode.